boys and girls, Miss Dawson here. I'm going to do a video on our next math unit, which is about how to classify a quadrilateral. So we're going to go over some of the vocab that's going to help you to be able to do that skill. Okay, so I've written down some of our quadrilaterals that we're going to have to know. The first one being a parallelogram. This is where some of your other vocabulary comes into play. So the key to it being a parallelogram is it has two sets of parallel lines. So that's the only thing that makes it a parallelogram. It doesn't have to have any other qualities except for two sets of parallel lines. Parallelogram. Now, next part, rectangle. Rectangle has four right angles. Now, if you think of a rectangle, don't they also have two sets of parallel lines? I'm just going to draw a quick picture. So these are my right angles, but aren't these also parallel lines? And the answer is yes. So when you're classifying, a rectangle is also a parallelogram. It's not just one thing and that's it. It can be more than one thing. So rectangle has four right angles and two sets of parallel lines. It's both, okay? The next one we're gonna look at is a square. We've been working with squares since you were very young, and a square, one thing we know about it is all sides are the same length. They have four right angles and two sets of parallel lines. So is a square also a type of rectangle? Yes, it is. And then is a square also a type of parallelogram? Yes, it is. And all of these are quadrilaterals. What makes them a quadrilateral is they have four sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them have four sides. The next one we're going to look at is a rhombus. So a rhombus is like a square, but it's a little bit different. So a rhombus has all sides the same length, and it has two sets of parallel lines. Now you're thinking, well, isn't that a square? What makes it different is they don't have the right angles. Squares have right angles, rhombuses don't. Rhombuses look, let me see if I could draw it, like a diamond. So all the sides are the same, they're parallel, the lines, but it's sideways. These angles are not right. I hope that kind of helps. It also shows it in the visual learning video. Okay, a trapezoid has four sides, but only one set of parallel lines. So trapezoids, I don't know why, they always remind me of Pizza Hut, the Pizza Hut roof. I guess I just want pizza. So this line and this line are parallel. These lines are not. And they don't have to be the same length. You could have trapezoids that look like this. You could have trapezoids that look like this. It's still a trapezoid because as long as this one and this one are parallel, it's a trapezoid. This is how they typically illustrate it in math textbooks and STAR and stuff like that. They usually show it like that, but they could also show it like these too, okay? So those are your vocab words. Those are the notes. Show them there if you want to screenshot it, or you could take the notes yourself, pause the video and take the notes yourself. But those are the notes that you will need for classifying quadrilaterals. Bye.